I'd like to talk to you today about one of the most important parts of your own motor vehicle policy. My name is Michelle Incandela. I'm an attorney with the Draper Law Office. We represent accident victims in Florida. And today I want to talk to you about something that we call coverage, uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. This is an extremely important coverage, and most people don't understand it or don't know that it even exists. It's actually part of your own policy. It's something that you purchase as protection for yourself and your family members, and it's very important. A lot of the times we represent people who come in and they have questions and they have an accident and they were injured, and it is so frustrating for me sometimes to not be able to help them when they were injured in an accident that wasn't their fault and they have horrible injuries and there's no way for me to recover on their behalf. So let me tell you how that can happen. If you're in an accident and someone else causes the accident, it wasn't your fault, and you sustain injuries, you're first going to look to make a claim against the driver that caused that accident, and you're going to look for insurance coverage that that driver has. In the state of Florida, there is no requirement for drivers to cover bodily injury insurance. That's the insurance that would pay you if they caused you injuries, and that's not required. So a lot of people don't have that. Well, if that driver doesn't have that insurance, what recourse do you have if they caused you or a family member injuries? Well, then you would look to your own insurance policy to see if you have that very important coverage called coverage. If you purchase that coverage now becomes applicable. So even if that other driver didn't have insurance or had a minimum amount of insurance that wasn't sufficient to cover your injuries, you may now pursue a claim for uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. There's other circumstances when coverage becomes important. If you're involved in an accident and the other vehicle leaves the scene and you never find out who that other driver was, that's called a phantom vehicle. Well, you'd never be able to get insurance information because the driver and the vehicle are gone. In that circumstance, coverage would apply. If you have family members living with you, if you have children, and your children happen to be involved, unfortunately, in an accident while they're driving with someone else, perhaps in a carpool, if neither driver had insurance, you would still be able to make a claim for coverage if you purchased that coverage. A lot of people are concerned about adding coverages to their policies. They say, Michelle, I just don't have the budget to be spending so much more money. I'm kind of maxed out. You would be surprised how affordable the coverage is. I recommend that you call a bunch of companies, get quotes, and see what you can do to add that very important coverage to your policy. How much coverage should you get? As much coverage as you can afford. That is the coverage that's going to be the protection for yourself and your family when there is no other coverage available. If you have questions about your insurance policy or a pending claim, pick up the phone and give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you, and I'm sure we have the answers. I hope that information was helpful to you. Have a great day.